the hot temperatures. I went for a really long walk yesterday. By the end of it, though, I was just sweating.
I went for a jog and felt like I had to peel my shirt away from me. It was
hot, you know, and of course, a simple hike can get pretty dangerous. It could turn into a medical scare.
Any activity outdoors, you really need to take some precaution. We've seen things like this as they've gone on. And ABC 10 News anchor Gabe Salazar joins us right now live from Mission Trails, very popular outdoor spot. Gabe, every time that it gets hot, we say this: preparation is key.
Yeah, Jared and Mel, so whether you're going for a morning hike or just spending some time outdoors, park officials are reminding folks pretty much what we already know. Stay hydrated, stay in the shade as much as you can, and take frequent breaks. But doctors are saying that dehydration is only part of the concern. So people with heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, and older adults are at a higher risk for heat-related illness. They also say some common medications, including diuretics, certain antidepressants, and even some weight loss drugs, can increase your risk of dehydration. Now, this week, it will be especially important to stay hydrated and pay attention to signs that it may be time to take a break and stay in the shade.
Most of the time, people don't realize that it's too hot outside. You can get really severe injury even from temperatures as low as 65 degrees if you're out there for a prolonged period of time. So someone who has heat exhaustion can have cool, clammy skin. They can have a weak pulse, and they can, essentially, just be sweating excessively. When someone has heat stroke, they essentially lose their ability to regulate their temperature. They may not be sweating. Their skin actually can get red and hot.
And with temperatures on the rise, some longtime hikers say it's good to know your limits, and some trails aren't worth the risk.
We've done Cedar Creek quite a bit this year. That's a tough one, and that's one you really shouldn't do when it's really hot. There's zero shade pretty much on the way out in the really steep, incline. So, and I know they have a lot of rescues, unfortunately, for people who aren't prepared.
And doctors say if you see someone become dizzy, get confused, or have red hot skin, take that person to a cool place immediately, start trying to cool them down, and call 911. At Mission Trails, Gabe Salazar, ABC 10 News.
Yeah, talking about all the water that you need just to be prepared.
All right, thank you very much, Gabe. We had extreme heat watches and warnings last week. It feels like this heat has been going on forever, and ABC 10 News has been showing you how communities all across San Diego are getting ready. Chula Vista fire crews were clearing brush near Rice Canyon in the South Bay to protect homes and lower the risk of fires. In East County, we told you about rising temperatures putting pressure on vineyards, forcing them to get creative to save their crop ahead of the harvest. And some companies are working overtime all around San Diego. More and more crews are getting calls for HVAC repairs. For them, the summer season is the busiest time of the year.
And if you're looking for somewhere to escape the heat, there are dozens of pools open all across the county. All of these pools have open swim hours from the South Bay all the way to the North County. If you want to check out the one closest to you, we do have this map and a link to all of these pools and the times that they're open on our website, 10news.com. Just go to the Resource Center tab.
Don't forget about those cool zones either. Libraries, community centers, rec centers, all of them open with AC. Service animals are allowed inside, but only one location accepts pets. That's the Chula Vista Public Library branch in Otay Ranch.